YouTube. Welcome to Stitchy Fix. I'm Victoria. This is my mom, Chris.
Hi.
And this is a channel where we talk about cross stitch. And we have a little one down here. She just woke up from a nap. We're seeing if Sissy will wake up too.
Yeah.
But yeah, how are you guys? It's summer. One of my many responsibilities has ended. Phew. But I'm no less busy. I don't know how that happened. Just different busy. Just different. But we got back from StitchCon last Sunday, two Sundays ago. And we had the best time ever.
Yeah, we stitched a lot.
We stitched more than I think we've ever done at a retreat.
I know I did.
Yeah.
I know I certainly did.
I was so excited to finally stitch after like 6 months of not stitching. So that was very exciting.
And we found a couple new restaurants that were really good.
Yeah, we did actually find a couple new restaurants. Yeah. And I don't know if we'll really do like a StitchCon recap on this video, but we'll just kind of update you on our stitching and maybe say a few things here and there.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to do a quick video as much as possible. This is Maisie. Her hair kind of looks, these were connected, so it was cuter, but
she looks so cute.
Like, do you guys know, what's her name? Cynthia? Is that her name? From Rugrats, the doll? Who has her hair like pulled out, you know, like the Barbie dolls that never quite pull their hair. That's kind of what she looks like a little bit right now, but that's okay.
It's so nice seeing her face. Because her hair is getting so thick and long.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
thicker. Are you showing your bunny?
Is your bunny?
Is that your bunny? She's not usually around or awake or, interested. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna start with some previous finishes that Chris is pulling out because 'tis the season.
Yes.
And we'll go from there.
So I wanted to, it is still June, so I finished this. This I did when Sophia was 6 months old. It was our first trip to Florida together for a quick,
it was Sophia's first plane ride.
Yeah. And so it was like a June vacation.
And this is Country Cottage Needleworks. This is their sampler series, monthly sampler. Very cute. I started this, but have not picked it up again. Started it, 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago now. So
it's very cute one. And then after we are taking another vacation with our girls.
I like this.
You like this? Yeah, this is my 4th of July wreath.
I like it.
You like it?
And this is a Cherry Hill, right?
No, it's Country Cottage Needleworks.
Is it really?
Red, white, and bloom.
I like it.
You like that one?
No.
No, because it's pokey on the back.
I bet you like the mingos.
But we can't see the white, but Chris said, oh well.
Well, I wanted it to work because it says white.
Okay, it's on your coloring.
Sorry. And I have a lot of light blue, so I thought, oh, I know it says white, but obviously I should have made a better choice. I think now, that's a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah.
So I think now I'm a little more brave and changing the colors.
So why don't you go into your whips? I have a few whips. This is in the coveted, we call this the coveted watermelon bag.
Yes. I have a finish.
I remember
the finish first.
Sure.
Oh wait, did you bring your finish from StitchCon?
What did I finish?
Come, let us.
Oh, I have everything. Yeah.
What should we do? Our finish first?
No, we're just going random.
Okay.
Be on your feet, everybody. Look alive. So this is Counting Puddles, Watermelon Crawl. I love this pattern. Sorry, it's getting a little washed out. So you can see the watermelon and the little ants. But I pulled it out. So I started this. This was like a vacation start. Patrick and I went to Miami, I think last year. And it was just the two of us. It was like, I think for our anniversary, random 6 years, whatever. But I didn't, it's like almost like it's quilted. I don't know, that's not the right word. But it has like a design inside of the watermelon. I couldn't for a minute figure out what side was up. But then I figured it out. And I've been
very nice
working on it. So this is on an Aida. And I got all that light green in, and so I just have to finish the green rind, and then that watermelon is done.
That's Macy's hands, yeah.
This is on a Forbidden Fiber Co., I want to say.
Yes, we got like they had a
Fabric within
season. It was a season, like it
Okay.
was like the spring or summer or something.
And it was like a 6-pack, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so
We
I don't know
really
what
liked
it's
it.
called, but it was from them. And yeah, so I did a lot of stitching on that at StitchCon, and then last week for 2 days I was on Zoom for 16 hours for like a training. So all I had to do was fill in one color, like everything was in except one fill color.
Smart, yeah.
So I was like, I'm just gonna do this. And then I just moved my Zoom camera like slightly up. But I passed everybody. Yay! So that stress is done. It was not my favorite course to take ever. But it's done. I don't think I have to ever take it again. So if I want to be a principal, I'm ready to go with that. Okay,
Nice.
what do you have?
Let's talk about easy to do. So, I worked when we drove to StitchCon.
Yeah, it's about
Excuse me.
5.5 hours for us.
So and I'm lucky that Victoria is willing to drive too.
I didn't do as good this time around.
You
but-
did great, but I like to stitch in the car. So this is the London chart my friend Donna gave me.
Random Etsy designer.
Correct. But
Oh wow, look at the bridge, Mom.
I know I had to, and then this is how far I am.
Beautiful.
And I did change the colors. I kept them in the same family, just more muted than the pattern called for. And Big Ben, oh, I cut his top off there. There we go. It kind of reminds me of a Satsuma Street,
Yes.
you know, with the geometric,
Ta-da.
with the geometric.
Okay, so continuing with the watermelon and the ants. That was kind of my theme. This is Silver Creek Samplers Independence.
I love this one.
I am obsessed.
Oh my goodness.
And what is this on? Oh, I don't
Thank
know.
you.
This is an Ada. I think it's an 18 count Ada.
Look, it goes.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Maisie. Maisie's trying to help. So I have the center ant and the center watermelon done, and then I moved up to the words. And it's on like a mottled light bluish green.
Yeah, like, yeah.
It's different from the other one, if that matters.
Yeah, it is 18.
I cut it there. Oh, and somebody came around with like a really cute idea, so we're gonna tell you, but I don't have it to show you, but a ruler, like the mini 6-inch ruler, and they just put a little key ring on, her husband drilled a hole in it. So you can measure your corners or whatever you need to measure, you know, to get
Right.
started. So that was
That was a great.
genius. And somebody else came around with a mini tape measure, which I thought
Yes.
was also two
Very,
really
very
great
helpful.
ideas that we had not seen at a retreat in the past.
Right.
So I just wanted to tell you those really cute ideas. What else you got, Chris?
I will, so I think you've, I joined the ITB Tuesday sale, and I know a lot of people are doing the Primrose charts, which I do have, but I had started for one of my Stitch Manias, Sting Like a Bee.
This is a beautiful bag too. Who is this? Little House Co. Painted Co.
Yeah, Little House Stitch Co. And I have made decent progress, given this is on linen. And I go a little slower on linen. But I don't think I'm lost yet. There we go. Let me see.
Triangle.
You make a triangle. She loves shapes. So there's my white wings. They're not too bad on linen. There we go. How's that? 5 little bees. Well, there's 2 more up there, so I guess 1, 2, 5, 7 bees. So that's ITB Tuesday.
Beautiful.
Still.
Okay, this is my finish from StitchCon, but it's an embarrassment. But I'm gonna just be fine with it. Well, it's obviously wrong.
Oh,
So this is the
nice.
Religious Christmas Trio from Primrose Cottage. And I really love the fabric I picked. I love this hem or whatever you want to call it. So this is the one that I finished. But when you see it, you're gonna notice it doesn't look anything like it. because I really messed up big time. Okay, so this is my finish. Okay, it's a creative finish. Okay, so I stitched like all this was done, and then I finished the letters and let us, and I just like had him, and then there's like a flower over here where Chris's head is. But as soon as I finished him, I realized I was like 8 rows off.
8 columns or 8 rows?
Columns.
8 columns, yeah.
So I was like, well, and this is like the late night stitching room. So now it's like 1 a.m. And I'm like, I'm not frogging that. You know, it's not even like it's that big of a pattern, but I was just like, I'm not frogging that. So I got creative. And I made up this little doohickey. I don't even know what you want to call it.
Flower, I think.
No, it's just like a star maybe.
Oh, yes. It probably is a star.
And it's bigger than the other ones, but it like kind of goes. And then I counted 3 more green ones over there. And that's what it looks like, okay, folks? But it's beautiful. It's on a 14 count Aida that has gold filament in it. And it's done, okay? It's done.
And it was late night stitching, so she didn't get to ring the bell. Do you want me to ring a bell?
Ring a bell.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, that's good. And then this is on the Dot Dot Goose bag that I love because it's the like traditional retro holiday girl. You know, I don't know. I will do the others in this pattern and hopefully not mess them up. But we're calling it a finish.
It is a finish. There's 3
Well,
charts
I'm not
in there.
stitching on it anymore, so.
Do you have more of that fabric for the other 2?
I have no idea.
Okay.
But this like readily exists.
Yes.
It's not like
Yeah.
a hand dyed.
I had a finish too. And I don't have the chart right here because I don't know what I did with it. It's Erin Elizabeth's. It's Kitchen Smalls. And the one I finished was Squeeze the Day.
And this was a mess too because you stitched day and like
Yeah, day was
like
supposed
the
to be in white.
of red, white, and bloom.
Yep, and then
Couldn't see it.
no, then I outlined in something ugly, then I anyway took it apart. So there's Squeeze the Day. There's another one in this chart that is like the same size, but Erin Elizabeth. I don't know what to do with the chart. Sorry.
Yeah, it came like 2 smalls in one chart. Okay, and then I guess I was just in a Christmassy mood. Well, I was with my best friends, so Steph and Kef.
Look.
Oh, thank you. Steph is from JustKeepStitchin.
Oh no, we'll tape it later.
And Kef is from Snug Harbor Crafts.
Right here.
It came from right to top. That's okay. It's okay. And so Steph had gotten these for all of us because we did the music store all together, and Steph and I finished. And then we decided to start on the ice cream. So this is the ice cream shop from the Hometown Holiday series from Little House Needleworks. And I love it so much. My little girls love ice cream. Do you like ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah. What color ice cream do you like?
Yeah.
What kind?
Pink.
Pink ice cream. So this is a pink ice cream shop too, which makes it even better. And I made a ton of progress. I only had the brown
Oh,
and the ice cream cone. You want to see that?
Yes.
So lots of progress. That is side to side, so the full width, which I was excited about. But I had to do a little frogging.
She wants to show the
Show the picture. Good job, Maisie Grace.
You're such a good helper.
Beautiful. And then here, put it with my picture. Can you put it with the picture? So lots of stitching on that too, which was really fun. That is on an 18 count
That is
Aida
beautiful, Victoria.
from Grace Note Fabrics.
I love the detail in the lantern and the tree with the little.
Yeah, it's coming
bird
together.
outside.
It makes me want to go back to it.
Wow.
Every time you look at
Wow.
stitching, you want to. So I have had the Pine Mountain Designs, the whole snapshot series, and
For like 2 years, no, or a year.
3 years.
Oh boy.
2021, and I had gotten the month, so I guess it was the whole year of 21.
Yeah, monthly subscription.
Monthly subscription with the Fat Quarter Shop's conversion of it.
Cute.
And this is a 16 count. This I started mine on a 16 count platinum. And that's how far I've gotten. And that little boy holding the flag so reminds me of my grandson, Colin. Like someday he'll be a Boy Scout or something carrying a flag. Isn't that cute? I love this look with the little corners from like the photos and stuff.
Yeah, but you changed your fabric, it looks like.
Well, they gave you 10 count fabric. I wasn't going to use that.
Okay.
But Pam from Just Keep Stitchin has finished hers already. But when I saw hers, I was like, oh, I have to.
And Chris likes 4th of July. Like, she'll go there for the 4th of July.
Yeah, I do like 4th of July.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Maisie.
And then, do you have another whip?
Yes.
Oh, yes, you do.
I have a start.
What?
Yeah, watch your
Watch your fingers.
She's trying to say bye to us and close the door. So we bought some things at Market this year, and Chris helped me kit them up like with the DMC because I just couldn't get to the store before we had left. Like I finished working on the Monday, and then Tuesday I had appointments all day, and then we left Wednesday morning, so there was no time. No. So this is the 12 Days of Christmas Stockings.
Hold it.
You're gonna hold it by Annie B's Folk Art, and I started this one right here, this #1 Partridge in a Pear Tree. I don't.
Pink.
It is pink ice cream, yeah. I don't even like the 12 Days of Christmas. Like it doesn't like do anything for me. Okay, but I found some fabric while I was there. This is Atomic Ranch, which is the same thing as Rogue, right?
Yes.
Okay, so in case you see that, this is an 18 count. It's called Desert Night. So this, I got a, what is this called? A fat quarter?
It's an
eighth? No, quarter.
It's just a quarter, not a fat.
And then this is my stitching. Oh, it's kind of hard to see behind. There we go. So there's my little partridge. I made a mistake right from the beginning. I got that whole one done. And Melissa, who's Cupcake Stitcher, was like, is that the right color? And I was like, no, it's not. So I had to take it out, but it's okay. It's okay.
Thank you.
So it's actually really fun to stitch on. I've been doing a lot on 18 count and I really like it. I like that it'll be finished smaller than these. And again, that's good because like my Christmas tree is typically like a blue silver Christmas tree.
We have more Christmas trees.
And we have a red gold silver tree. So those are like kind of the two color schemes. And this one could kind of go on both. I mean, because yeah, it has all the colors. So that was a new start, and now it's a whip.
Awesome.
I mean, can you guys even? I was just so committed to the game. Do you want to hold it up? Yes, Santa's coming. Do you want to show them?
We bought something having to do with Santa today.
Yes, we do a lot of waiting for Santa. Maisie, what's Santa gonna bring?
I want pink.
You want Santa to bring pink? What? What will Santa bring? No, you don't want to tell. Sometimes she says Santa will bring presents. And does Maisie know how many she wants? No, she doesn't know. Sometimes she says 2. I want 2 presents.
Are you going somewhere? Okay. All right. I have 3 summer starts. No. 2 summer starts. And one that was the Stitch Mania start that I took. So I got 2 new bags, and I did get them for myself. That sounds selfish, doesn't it? I got a pink strawberry bag, and I got a pink flamingo bag. This was one you saw progress for before. I took this one thinking that this was like my late night stitch because it had amigos. This was like something I was stitching on at late night stitch because it had more geometric areas for me to fill in. Oh, I don't know where Anita went. And this is Erica Michaels. Yeah, Erica Michaels' Walk on the Beach.
I like that.
And I think there's a needle somewhere here. I just don't want her to get it. Okay.
And that's on a fabric flare.
it's a 18 count fabric flare. And this is how far I got. Which is pretty much, I think the progress has only been like right up here and then these squares for late night stitching. There we go. So that's my progress. I just really wanted to be in a summer mode. This bag my girlfriend Donna made me.
So summery.
So summery. And then Victoria and I and Sarah and Carol. Oh my mommy. I got my thread caught in my zipper. I have to pause there.
We'll come back. All right, we're back and we're in different outfits and it's actually the morning of the next day. Yeah, Zofia has acro dance. Yeah. So we ran out of time. And then this morning we have a short bit of time before Maisie goes to Tot Rock.
It's so fun. What a fun summer.
Yes.
So I'm gonna pick up on my 2 more whips.
Yes.
That I said it was beach theme, which you obviously, and so Erica Michaels, The Beach is Calling.
So this was a new purchase at StitchCon.
And Debbie from Snug Harbor and I are doing this, kind of as our little sow, the 2 of us, but Pam, you can join us.
Or anybody else.
And
we grew up going to the shore, so.
Yes,
it's
the Jersey Shore. And
this had a lot of,
right, and here's my StitchCon progress. And this is 16 count, oh dear, whatever, probably Rogue Fabrics, but I'm doing 1 strand.
Which is new.
Which is different and new, but I like it, and boy, does it go faster than with 2 strands. So yeah, that's my good start. And then this was another new purchase. We did take a side trip and go to Keepsakes, the real store. And Victoria and I found the Silver Creek samplers at the beach. What's the name of it? I guess it's just at the beach is where I find a place to let my soul unwind. And
it's 2016. Did I see that?
Yes, that's what it's dated, but I'm gonna take the date off and just put another starfish here.
Or you could even do like a city, or New Jersey, or like
CBP.
Yeah,
Beach Patrol. Yeah. And I made some decent progress at StitchCon. And this is 2 threads over a 16 count. And this is Atomic Ranch Freeze.
Oh gosh,
is that how you say that?
Freeze always, yeah.
Freeze maybe?
Freeze,
yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the beach stuff. I'm excited to have summer stitches. I was just telling Victoria, I was looking for my June.
2 crates of Valentines.
I got 2 crates of Valentines and then some. And then summer, I had that June one, and that's kind of it. I have a couple of 4th of July, but I don't know what happens.
I'm surprised you only have a couple of 4th of July.
I know.
Maybe you've purchased a lot of 4th of July patterns.
Yes.
And not actually stitch in the summer because we get busy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like you like 4th of July, you make the purchases.
Yeah, well
and then that is actually not a high stitching season.
Oh, that doesn't count, right?
And then we do Frog Awards, which is coming up, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have an agenda. So since our last video, and Victoria mentioned we did not have any FFOs.
Last night when we started filming.
Right. I finished 2 things this morning so that we could add them to our video. And speaking about Valentines.
Valentines?
That's
all my kids say. Valentines.
This is fully finished. Fully finished.
Who is that design?
It's Heart in Hand.
Heart in Hand.
Is it Heart?
Sweethearts. I think you're right.
And it's Tweet Hearts.
Oh, Tweet Hearts, right.
And this was a board I had in my stash. So yay in the stash. Everything here in the stash. And this is tricky because I did it on the light blue to find something to coordinate. And then, do you see, do you see those adorable little heart charms that are in the same color palette? Can they see that?
Yep.
So I am very happy, and this hangs so that I can put it on a wall for Valentine's. I have a very well decorated house for Valentine's with cross stitch, but it's probably only second to Christmas, but you can never have enough Christmas.
No.
And
Now
this
when you have a full house.
Emily Calls.
We love her.
And that was there's 3 charts in that. That's Snowman, like Quilted Christmas, I believe it's called. And yeah, I have tiered trays.
I love her designs.
I love.
I also like her. We met her at Stitch West.
Yeah, that was. And this one, I don't know if you can tell. I did double poof.
I love a double poof.
Love a double poof. And I like that I have a little bit of texture here because it's like a tree. I just like that it added texture. And just a little side note, this little trim, excuse me, if you go to Michael's at Seasonal, they have like packages of 1 yard, a variety of different themed. And if you're lucky, like I've been, you can get, they retail, I think, well, they were retailing for $10. You can get them 50% off for $5. And you've augmented your stash with interesting things. I mean, that, one of the pink Easter bins was where this, this sparkly rickrack, if you can see the sparkly rickrack came from. But what's interesting is it was only 1 yard and I only had like 1 inch or 2 extra here. So you are limited by the yardage. If you wanted to do something larger than required 1 yard, you're kind of stuck. But anyway, cute. Thank you. Check, check.
You know, chipping away at all her little piles.
Yes, I am. And the first, you know, it's always like a thing getting in the space, the first one takes like 45 minutes to an hour. The next one takes a half an hour because you just kind of get in the groove and
she's
so
moving.
forth.
Oh, you have some of our both. Okay.
Yeah, I just got our haul. I think it was together.
Yeah, I'm missing some of my threads, but that's okay. That we got at Keepsakes.
Oh,
They should be some. I
oh,
don't know.
they're probably one of these bags. Okay.
Well, so we'll do the annex is like Keepsakes brings over trunk shows. It's the most trunk shows I think I've seen them ever have. And most fabric I think I've seen them ever have, which was wonderful. They really did a wonderful job. And so we picked up a few charts.
2 of mine you've already seen.
Because she already stitched them.
Because I started them.
Yeah. Okay, so the first one, I just can't resist. This is an Erin Elizabeth. And this is Quack Quack Honk. I don't know, my girls love animals and ducks and all that jazz. This is one, if you guys don't know, it's the 30th anniversary of Sister Act 2. And so they just did like a reunion show on The View. And there's supposedly a Sister Act 3. I can recite the whole movie to you, okay? In the movie, they sing a hymn called, I don't know, His Eye is on the Sparrow. I don't know if that's the name of it, but this is like the lyrics to that song. It is a religious song, and this is by Sweet Wings Studio, but I think of it because of Sister Act. And Chris got this fabric to kind of coordinate. And this is
Atomic Ranch Cobblestone 16 count.
Beautiful. So those 2 go together. And then I also loved this one, just to add all the watermelon. Look how cute this home one is. This is also Erin Elizabeth. Watermelon. I just thought that was so cute. But, you know, we'll stitch it whenever.
And then we got Nibblers by Pedal Pusher. And isn't that adorable? I own the pumpkin one. I forget what they're called, and the bunny one. But here's one.
Rascal. This one, I don't know.
One of them is Rascals. Yes, you're right.
And then
Troublemakers. Troublemakers was the first one with the pumpkins, I think. Okay, so the strawberries and the little mouse.
So cute.
So cute. And then
You've been looking at it for a while.
Yeah, I've been looking at this for a while. Did not get it when it came out, but had to do one more trip to the annex before I left, and I got Primrose Cottage's monthly mini book. And I do love strawberries, so I want to keep adding to my strawberry collection.
That's kind of newer for you. You've always been apples in our kitchen.
Yeah.
Strawberries is kind of like a new thing for you.
Because I did the berry bakery.
Yeah, I know. Like, I mean, it's like since we've made Flosstube.
Yes.
I feel like strawberries have exploded.
Oh, man. And I have a ton of, like, I was noticing I have a lot of themed purchases.
Yeah.
That I haven't stitched yet because, you know, life
And
happens.
then you already saw I got a piece of fabric for my 12 Days of Christmas stockings. At Keepsakes, I got this one because I just thought it was hilarious. I don't have a wiener dog, but this is called spring rolls. And they're wiener dogs. I don't know. I just thought it was hilarious. Anyways. And then I actually got this freebie chart from Hands On Design at Keepsakes. Let's see if I can show you the... It's all in black and white. And then I got the fancy floss. There's 3 colors to go with it. And then we got this piece of robin egg. This is a new dyer to us. This is an 18 count Ada by Millennium Fabrics. So a little
Color
bit
robin
newer.
egg.
Yep. And then this came out and I asked Steph to get it for Sarah and I. Sarah is my best friend that from Chicago. But we both go to StitchCon and we have this sea otter thing. So this is the blue flower and there's sea
So
otters.
cute.
This is called Summer Valentine.
And
then these are the threads.
I'm gonna pull out that red, and that variegation is so
Nice,
cool.
yeah, pretty. And then there's like a DMC variegated that's called for too, which is gonna be new and interesting. I think that's all the haul that I got. We got things, but like
We were
I
a
would
little
say,
bit
like,
more controlled.
yeah, a lot. I feel like a lot more. We got a little nervous the first time we checked out because they checked out all our fabric wrong. As linen, and I was like, wow, that's $200 more than I was expecting. But then we figured it out.
Yeah,
It was fixed. But
we were very gracious.
yeah, and then they had all these cute little ort jars. It says Ohio. So cute. And then
you see, it's Mason, Ohio.
Great. Yep, it is at Mason at Sharonville.
I know, but Pam is
Yeah, but that's not why.
Oh, I know, it's just funny.
Okay, and then the great StitchCon bags. I don't have my StitchCon bag with me, but a zipper top. They're huge. They're fabulous. So good. I feel like this is like pro tip. Next time we're gonna bring paper plates and silverware.
Oh yes.
Because we don't like to leave every single time.
Every single meal, right?
Because we just want to keep stitching and talking, and then the time just goes so fast. Oh, and that was so cute too. You got that little keychain.
It's a little zipper fob.
That's a keychain. It says Stitcher.
With Minnie Mouse.
Those are like really trendy right now. I've been seeing them a lot of places.
Cool.
And then, so next pro tip, we're gonna, since we drive, bring paper plates and silverware just to make it easier. Like sometimes the DoorDash brings it and then they have the tiny little napkins in the, you know, like pouches. So anyways, we'll do that next time. We did eat at some new restaurants. So we ate at the restaurant at the Delta, which is right across the street. That was pretty good the first night. And then we did Third Eye Brewing, which was always excellent. We go every year. It's across from the convention center, so that's always wonderful food. And then we did...
Is it Green Creations?
Oh,
Garden?
No, Green District Salads. We ordered that. So, yeah, and that was so nice to have like a really healthy option. Not that we were not eating junk food and candy or whatever.
In between. We just balanced it.
We just balanced it, and it was a really yummy, delicious, and I loved it because it had very punny names for their salads. Like Steak Me Home Tonight. I just, I couldn't remain calm for like the Caesar salad.
Romaine calm.
Yeah. Anyways, and so we did that a couple days. And we do chicken salad chicks because now there is one kind of close to us, about 35 minutes away from us. But we go there, and then the new dinner place that was really good was called Caruso's.
Oh, that was excellent.
A little bit of a drive, about 5 miles. So worth it. Great service. Everything was fresh. Chris can't have dairy. So like she was like, can you do this? She's like, yeah, everything is made fresh. We'll do olive oil, you know, instead.
It was very excellent service, excellent food. The pasta tasted like it was fresh.
The pasta.
Pasta.
I know, but you said pasta.
Did I say pasta? Oh my God, people. I need another cup of
Everything
coffee.
was made fresh, yeah. So it was really, really good. I got arancini, which is so delightful. Anyways, yeah, but it was a great, great trip, and we saw our friend Judy, and she had her friend Kim there. We missed our friend Alexa because we sat with like all the mother and daughters, and Alexa's out in Wyoming, so we missed her, but
Met some new people.
we met some new people. We met Teresa, I think, which was one of our viewers, which was so fun. She is a retired teacher, so she gets it. And just such a lovely person. We saw Karen again, which is always fun to see Karen. And yeah, we just love when people came up to us or said hello and said we like the chit chat.
Yes, that was the last. Thank you for.
Yeah, well, I don't want to bore you guys, so.
But it is fun meeting you guys in person because now I feel like, hi Teresa, like there's somebody on the other end of this camera.
Yeah. Yeah. We always feel that way when we read your comments though, just to be fair. You know, and the people that comment every week, we feel like we're friends already. So it was a great way to start the summer, and then now we're just getting ready for a big vacation. We're taking a family trip in 2 days, so.
Woo-woo!
And then we're gonna find out
We're
what
taking
the
our stitching too.
baby is gonna be. So if you don't follow us, you can follow us on Instagram. I'll probably post something there of some sort. I don't know. And Chris will hopefully work on on a stocking.
I've got that. We're gonna do Jolly July.
For sure.
And so my
Number
number one
3.
project is my third, well, it'll be my 4th stocking for this baby number 3 for Victoria.
Yeah.
And maybe this baby won't have to wait 2 years.
I don't think Maisie waited 2 years. Maisie already has hers.
Maisie got it this
Her
year.
first year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Maisie's ahead. Uh-oh. Okay.
Yay!
I mean, I'm so excited. I mean, like, I know. I don't have to do the hard work, but I'm excited.
Oh! I have to do the hard
Yeah,
work.
you have to do the hard work.
Okay.
So I get it. But
I feel like
yeah.
all my life is hard right now. But
yeah.
it's summer, so I always try to keep in balance. Like, one of my responsibilities is gone. But
You mean the 29 students?
yeah. Yep. Anyways, we hope that you are having a great summer and getting lots of summer stitching in. We have some ideas of things we want to share with you on our next videos once we kind of get in a groove. But we hope you stitch as much as you want or as little as you want. And we'll see you in our next video.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.